So first I actually tried Karma back in September 2022. Until then I'd walked past it a couple of times whilst doing other problems, and I'd seen a lot of people falling off. I'd seen a lot of videos and kind of knew about the history of it, but I'd never actually pulled on the holds until that trip. Just had one little session just to kind of see how it went, and looking back on it, the funny thing is that I actually thought I was kind of close and that if I just got the heel on, it'd all be over. And little did I know that I had 2.5 years of falling off in April 2023, and I'd kind of decided I wanted to make a real effort to put some time in and actually put a couple of good sessions into Karma. I had a couple of 8As, 8A pluses under my belt at that point. I thought it was probably within my ability at that point in time. We definitely made some progress, but nowhere near sending. The first couple of slaps were definitely getting a little bit more reliable, and I could kind of see that maybe I would get there. I started to feel like the box wasn't really fitting me very well, and I'd watched a lot of other people trying it, and they'd get the heel on, they'd be able to put so much force through it and just sit on it, and I just felt like I was fighting against my own legs. But that's when I started to do some really specific training, strengthening my hips, getting more flexible in the hips, and that's definitely helped on some other problems, but I think the progress started coming pretty quick after the next 6 months of training. Fast forward to September 2023, and that first move's getting really consistent. Slapping, feeling like any go is going to be the send go. Still, I don't really know where the crux is going to be for me. It all feels like, oh, I just need to get through this section and then it's easy. I headed back a couple months later in December. Looked like a really good weather window, but got there and just had one dry day. But on that trip I kind of realised I could actually stop and I didn't need to just be slapping to the next hold. And March 2024 rolls round, and I actually think I could have done it that trip. I had one attempt that was I was on the second to last hold for so long and just didn't quite make it work. Slipped off, lost all my skin. On reflection, even that attempt, it wasn't all right. I could probably have brute forced my way through it, but I'm glad I stuck with it and got to a point where it actually felt quite easy. So later in 2024, October, got a big trip coming up, 2 weeks. That should be loads of time, given the last attempts on Karma. That's so close. So the trip rolls around, lots of rain. We fill our rainy days with some silly games like this one. And finally the rain clears up and the good conditions roll in, and I have strained my oblique to the point where I cannot even pull on the start. I've not kept any of the footage from those sessions, but this is how I was feeling. Probably tells you enough. So complete waste of good conditions. No really good attempts for those whole 2 weeks. Not a very productive trip, but psyched to come back. And that brings us to the most recent trip, March 2025. And as soon as I got there, the conditions were good. It was cold, not so bad humidity, a little bit of a breeze, and most importantly, I had a really good team supporting me, cheering me on, brushing the holds, holding the fan. First attempt of the day, practically did the boulder, like absolutely, like beat my high point, felt so secure, put the heel on, it just locked in. Found a tiny like intermediate crimp I'd never used before and just felt so secure in it. After a couple of attempts, I just felt like all the pressure was off. I knew it was gonna go. Like, it was the first day of the trip, and if it didn't go that day, it'd go later in the week. And then about 20 minutes later, here we go.
Because my dad has really rudely informed me that although I had like just over 2 years. Yes! That looks really solid, come on.
Come on. Come
That's
on.
really good, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on,
Come
come
on,
on.
Gus.
Come on. Come on.
Come on. Yes,
on!
Jug!
Yes!
Come on!
Come on.
Yes, come on, come on, Lewis!
Don't drop the top out.
Come on! Come on, baby!
A bit further, where that white pebble is.
Just stay calm.
There's a jug here.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Feel it.
That's it.
Go
You've
on.
got this. You've got this.
Press it out.
Come on. Come on.
Press it out. Come on.
Come on, go.
So that's it. It finally went. I think I probably would have approached it a little differently in hindsight, but I never really knew how close I was until this end. So it's always hard to project something so far away when you've only got limited time there. You don't really know what the weather's going to do, but you just have to make it work.
Go on, Till. Pull. Kick those legs.